and then we back her up now when we say out of our mouth. We got brothers that don't like white people, and we not anti-white. What the hell is that? And then walk into the school. They don't understand about hate crimes. They don't understand about hate crimes. Somebody walk in there and say, this man holds stick behind me, and it almost got me. Ever since we got that sign up there, it looked like it attracted the skunks. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I had brothers come up and peace, how you doing? I've never seen a brother before. Now all of a sudden he know me. He know me. Oh, remember me, I was a baby. Hell no. I don't know no big head pussy guy like you, look like that. Hell no. The problem is that you got brothers online. You got sisters online. The fire started. Boom! It's all the way down south. The brothers with the drugs and all that, boom! It's on the internet. So, why the hell do they come around us if they got, that's why I don't like the films, I don't like that. The brother Rashid been taking our history for years. I don't have no response, I don't have no qualm with that, and he does a good job. The God here is coming up, growing, and he's making himself known, but he knows that even when I say I don't want to be on the internet. And he said, God, I'm not going to put you on the internet. But you got little guys around here that can't wait to get their camera out. Oh, shit, they're going to put out a nigga, goddamn. Stop that. Stop that. We can't have, well, I call you, let me tell you. Why I call it a parliament is because a parliament is where men make decisions. That's a parliament. A parliament is not a rally. A parliament is when men come together to actually say, we agree or we don't agree. Because that's what it's about. This is a parliament when you get an all-men's parliament. And why I put the sisters to do their thing, because they got form with sisters. They got form with sisters that 1 minute they're a sister, the next minute they don't give a damn about nobody, da-da-da. Just like we got our quorum. And we do have quorum, we don't have, some of us got hate, but that's not about that. I've been doing this, let me tell you something. I'm 72 years old. I'm God with you. And I try to give it up, and every time I try to give it up and push it back, guess what? The whole house falls on me. Now you got this brother online talking about Umar the head of the nation of God and earth. You know what I said? I said he trying to put a bullet in me. He trying to put a bullet in me. And all because his iniquity. His dirty stuff that's coming out, and he want to be around us so much. The one thing I can say about Nelson hasn't been around since that happened. But he's not around, but here go a bunch of other dirty laundry coming around us. Even the Muslim came from the mosque over there and told me, oh my Lord, you've been around here. He was a God now. Oh my Lord, you've been around here a long time. You know what you need to do, come to the mosque and teach the lessons. I said, I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to come over here and I'm going to know you're not going to do that either. You got to understand that that sign is a magnetic. For anybody who's deaf, dumb, and blind, because if you know who you are, you would let nobody lead this nation astray. And the way things are going, with brothers coming, if you're not working, at least come around and see the school. If you're working, we know that you're working. But give more interest to the school than what you're doing. Because while you're away, the devil is playing. And like we say, we love our brothers, even though they're deaf, dumb, and blind. You can't pull everybody out the grave. You got to tell somebody going your own way. Do that over there. All this month, Since I said all God Parliament, I've been getting calls about GUL, no God, the nation needs a government to rule. How the hell you gonna tell me about something we did in 1980? Gave out 100, 500 copies. Everybody took them as a plus lesson, except for the brothers in the institution. They was living by GUL. Now all of a sudden you want to tell me in this day and time, Allah made this nation perfect. He made it perfect because when I left for California, before I left, he said, I know what you teach, I know what you teach, I know what you teach, and the young brothers here. Now brothers talking about there's no more water to be given. Do you pee? Do you drink water? How the hell ain't no more water? If you open up your mouth, you giving light to darkness. I don't understand where brothers is not teaching. In your community, and this is what I'm talking about. In your community, do they have a community board? Yes. In your community, do they have a precinct meeting? Yes. In your community, do they have a union meeting? In your job, do you go to union? Yes. Because these are the things that make you well known throughout the country.
That's right, bro.
And you know what else it does? It opens up opportunity. But we got brothers who's in church. We got brothers who's in Masons. We got brothers who all over. But you know what it does? Seeing it all that came at one time, and all of them got their names when the law was here, and they all left. It means that if you knock on the door, and you say, my name is Umar, they sit back and they look at you because they want to find out what the hell you about. So we say Umar, that's one of them 5 centers in there. One of them we call militants. And all of a sudden you start bringing your ideas, your thoughts, and you represent yourself in front of them people. You become somebody that they look at. You become a force in your community that you don't even know. And a lot of brothers go, I ain't about politics. Why? Because I'm smoking a joint. And it's a damn shame. What I'm saying is, all of us take this nation as one that we don't have to pay tithes to. Because Allah told us we didn't need nothing. Food, clothing, I know he didn't say that. But I'm saying food, clothing, shelter. Y'all want to always quote the 12 Jews and say the God degree. Malcolm did that. That's not part of our lessons either. Yeah. But the politicians are saying, what are y'all going to do? How are y'all going to say, now that you got the sign up, now that you got those citations inside the school, proclamations, what do y'all want? What do y'all want to do? And everything, we got a big hotel over there. We got a building that was on that corner. They filling up around it. Now you can talk about you want a tent out back. You could say you want a 2-story building out back. But you know the government came to us and told us way back when we was fighting for that property, make the facade equal to the building next to it. That's 5 stories. When Beloved and them did that, they did a 7-story building. Housing. We might have not been able to live in it, but that was a plan. And it went to hell.
Straight it disappeared.
It went to hell. Beloved didn't disappear. Brothers disrespected. And that's my point. And guess what? We fighting over pennies. We fighting over caca money. I gave her money so many times, and I got called a thief. I'm a goddamn thief, but I'm still here. When I get my paycheck, I do what I have to do for the school. I don't have to do it, but I do it. Brother say he wants something, boom. Brother asked me for a birthday present. I couldn't say, no, God, you ain't got no kid like that.
You told me no.
Yeah, I tell you no, because you be asking for expensive shit.
That's right. Can't do it all bad.
So, we got that out there. But what I'm saying is as far as this nation go, God, we really don't support this nation the way we're supposed to. And we all the way in 9 regions. So you know what 9 regions of God is? We haven't had a party. We haven't had a social. We even had a regional conference with other regions. Other regions have it. Region 9, Region 6, Region 7. They have conferences where they bring everybody from them states together and they make plans for the future. They say, yeah, but showing improvement, God is standing up and saying, I'm part of this. I want to be a part of it. You got brothers right now give $1,000 for some shit that ain't legal. But asking for something for this nation.
Yo, God, I don't know what's going on.
A brother fixed the school around the corner with $30-something thousand. And 2 months later, he got busted. And since that brother been in jail, he's been calling me and asking me, Umala, how much the building cost? I send you some money. I'm not taking the money because I'm scared. I'm not taking the money because if I put it in this account, somebody's going to say, oh, we need to fix the building. We need to fix the lights. We need to fix this. We need to fix that. So all the money that's supposed to be for building will go into doing something else. And you know what? When brothers said we're not a leader, Allah told us, put on a suit and tie and go downtown and tell this government what you want.
That's right.
Put on a suit and tie and like men, go down there and tell them what you want. Whether we have money or not.
Quality building.
Whether we have money or not, if we put a good plan in action, the plan will be taken through as long as we true to ourselves. Everybody want to develop a plan. Okay, for around the corner. They want to do things. What I'm saying is,
I said it 10 times.
yeah, I keep on saying it 100 times.
I want to know what you got.
What I'm saying, come on. Could y'all stop? You know what? You know what? For all the years we've come into this parliament, if somebody come up here and say something stupid, nobody says nothing. Nobody don't tell you, hey man, that dumbass is talking stupid. I'm trying to, God, you can feel after me. The sign is over there. Sign up and talk.
Peace, God. Come on.
All I'm saying is that I drew up something. I drew up something don't mean that this is the final outcome or plan. I drew up something.
I mean, it's just a thought, okay?
No, it's not. It's a proposal. Get it right.
I'll look over it later.
It's a proposal.
Here's a proposal. We'll look over it later.
I'm not going to read it. But my idea is this. And I can read it. My idea is this. If we build a building there, what do we have in it? Because a lot of brothers used to ask me, if we build a building, how are we going to maintain it? How are we going to keep it? How are we going to pay for it? How are we going to, if you just build a building and nothing is in there, what's going to happen? Period. So what I did is I drew up a plan. Then let's go to, what you call it? Let's go to somebody like the solar company and ask them, would they be willing to come to Harlem to teach and also train future generations in the building solar panels? Because I'm going to tell you, HDFCs and all these buildings are going towards solar. They need them solar panels. What happened if we went to a hospital and asked them if they got nurses or health courses, would they take up a floor in our school to teach it for 10 years? For 10 years. Because they're going to be paying rent, and maybe every 1 year they will put 5% extra, or 2 years they will put 5% extra. But we want to be self-sufficient. What happened if we went to a credit union, a city, state, or federal credit union, and asked them to take a spot in our building? Because in Harlem, there's a credit union on 130th Street, but how about if we have one in our building? How about if we have something that we can say we proud of? So I drew up a plan. And I'm not giving it to everybody because it'll be on the internet tomorrow. I drew up a plan, a proposal. And on the bottom of the proposal, I put Mecca, the 5 boroughs, and the majority of the regions to develop this proposal. Because I don't want to say, oh, Mecca's doing it and nobody else got no say so. Because it's going to take a whole nation to agree to what we got. So we go to the different regions, Philly, and other regions and say, would y'all be willing to accept that we want to do this in Mecca? They can't say yay or nay. Or they can say yay, or they can say nay. And the reason why I open it like that is because we got brothers with good ideas. So, I draw up a proposal. I'm not asking anybody for any money. I said, if y'all agree with the proposal, then we'll put on a suit and tie and we'll take it to the city. And the same ones that help us put up that sign is the one that's asking for it. The same ones that put up that sign through the state office building is asking for us to come to them and ask us. I'm not a leader, but 4 people together, 3 people together, that's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it together now to let y'all know that going forward, I have something that's written down. The other thing what I was going to ask is anybody want to work on it with me? Because it could be improved. It could be developed in which y'all could put the proper wording, the proper understanding, the measurements, and everything in it. I don't have Ron's copy, all my Ron's copy. I don't have it. Beloved has it, and I want him to have a copy of this. Beloved has it. But what I'm saying is that we too old to keep on saying that we love that school around there, and when it's tore down, nobody want to give up any money to fix it. We put cameras in there because there's thieves around it. They go in there, and anything that ain't bogged down somebody's telephone to something on the desk, they take it. Now, if we was Muslims, cut off their goddamn hand and let them walk around the school. You understand what's happening? If we don't get ourselves together and get brothers on the point, and they keep on talking about the brothers that's around there, the brothers that's around there is protecting the school. Because I'm going to tell you, if they wasn't around there, they'd probably be more messed up. When Colleen was there, they stole the bottle out of the school. A God that's known to this nation stole the bottle with all the money out of it. So we've been having thievery through the years. I'm just saying it's time for us as a group of men to be concerned about what's happening in that school. And anybody that come around there, be around there, they need to be qualified or disqualified to be at that desk, and qualified and disqualified to being on the outside of the school. And this is where the significance of us getting together, because it can't be Umar said, this God said, this God said. It's what the nation that's in this auditorium today say. Do we need to straighten out the law school, or we need to leave it like it is? I hear 2 and 3. I don't hear everybody that they don't want to get the school down.
That's all that matters.
And when somebody mess up, they need to be told they can't. It's not. See, everybody talk about somebody being exiled. Everybody talk about being exiled. But let me say something. If you do something, let me tell you. I'll tell you this way. I had my lessons. A brother said he wanted to stay in my house. I let him stay in the house. I took another brother up there to show my lesson. My book of life and my plus lesson. Life World Manifest, Life 360, Built to be Born, the universe, everything was in there. I took it up there and I said, yeah, God, let me show you my book. We opened up the book, pages are missing. Now he's standing in my house talking about he copied. I said, well, where's the copy? You know what I did? Open that door and get your ass out of my house. That's the thing that happened to my house. So when you deal with the school, and you say that's a law school in Mecca, a thief is a thief. Brothers be outside the bookstore, take a book out there, sit down and read it, and then all of a sudden they close the store, but he still got the book in his hand. Oh, I ain't no thief. They closed the door. Ain't paid a dime for what they was supposed to take out of the store. And I'm bringing this up, I'm bringing all of this up, not to say that it's an everyday issue, but to be aware that brothers got to be able to. You King is in the hospital, and he coming back. You King, let me tell you about you King. I gotta say this. You King, I told him when that fight was there, don't clean the yard. You King had on a suit. You know what he said? You King got me from cleaning the yard. And he started pulling out trash. You got brothers that for 3 days ask me, yo, God, what's going to happen with that stuff in the yard? I said, we going to get it out. And guess what? None of them showed up for nothing.
Take it out by
None of them. I'm sorry, God, I got to use you as an example. This guy came dressed down to the school, and when he got down there, he said, hey, yo, what y'all want me to do? You see what I'm saying? The love for that school is not there, and it needs to be put back there.
If Mecca did this.